And he was down an entire stock. Then he comes through this. All right, so are the mics on? Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Mustang, how are you doing? Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So Jayce coming in here, the second seed actually.
No way.
Yeah, he is.
Bro, why was Mar 8 and Jayce 2?
If it makes you feel better, I'm the same seed as Crump.
Okay. Joey is a madman. He had his own reasons.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
He has his reasons. Who doesn't have his reasons to be losing is Jayce because he plays in the region with the best Bayo in the world.
That is true, but the thing is, like, when you play in those regions with people like Lima, the question is, like, how often does Lima really come out to locals? And sometimes, but the thing about DFW is that all the locals are so spread out because it's so big that, like, you'll be like, oh, you live in DFW, how often do you fight Skits? And they're like, I fought him 0 times because they're just so far away from each other. But
I know personally Jayce has a lot of experience in matchup because he also plays it with Amaryllis a lot. Oh, who's a really good Bayo from New York. So just kind of surprising. I thought he would have taken that. But Baker, of course, he's been getting results in North Carolina. Been making waves here.
And back in honestly, we claim Baker for Austin.
I don't claim him. He loses to Conkeydorf. I don't claim him.
He lost to Conkeydorf?
Multiple times.
All right, I'll have to talk to him about that
Please
afterwards.
do that. It's embarrassing.
No, okay, the thing about Bayo, I feel like, is Bayo is probably a top 10 like matchup check in the whole game. I feel like like Bayo is such a unique character in this game that doesn't play the game like almost any other character besides like the most similar she is to is like what, maybe a mix of like Yoshi and Sheik or Yoshi and Joker or something like that.
She truly I would say literally Sonic, like in the way that she can whip punish you from so far away in an instant and like have a flexible disadvantage.
So, yeah.
I think it's very similar to Sonic, actually.
The thing about fighting Bayonetta, and Baker specifically, is that you have to patience is the name of the game. Like, literally stand there and shield is the actual game plan. Because when you go for options like that, right, like these Phantoms or these Knights in the corner that you think are kind of safe, Bayo ABK is fast enough to punish that every time.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate for Zelda because, like, you can easily just bash with him through a lightning kick, too, that would have hit and killed.
Yeah, they have
So, like, there's just, like, a lot of unfortunate things in this matchup, a lot of ways to get around the normal Zelda pressure. But if you get your right hit, you can kill Bayo early as Zelda, obviously. His character hits like a truck. But so far, we haven't seen Jayce land those hits at all.
Yeah, I mean it really just comes down to, can Jayce live long enough and kill early enough?
Yeah.
I know that like simplifies it a lot, but
that's most of Zelda's gameplay in most matches.
Honestly, I think that's most of Bayo's as well, because Bayo just comes down to like, hey, can I make sure I can hold my stocks as long as possible, and can I rob this character like 30 with an F smash or something?
Yeah.
Which is very possible. This is gonna be a regrab.
Yeah, really good stalling though.
Gotta just could have been down smash or something.
He could have possibly punished it, but you have so many mix-ups as Bayo there. You can regrab kind of in different spots. So
it's kind of obnoxious. Like I'll watch Lima play, and I'm like, oh my goodness, he SD'd. Oh, he has 4 jumps left. Like, the character
if you ever think of Bayo SD, that was your first mistake. And that was your own mistake. What a nice even up there from Jayce. Quick retaliation. They could have gone out of control fast, but you're going to Nyra's live off stage like that against Bayo. I don't know about that. Okay.
Misses the combo. And here's the problem against Bayo is, like, if you're playing this low percent game, Zelda can actually get a lot of damage off of hits. Like, if Zelda gets like an up tilt in there, that's like 40 or 50. But if Bayo, especially if Baker hits you, you're taking like 60 minimum if he gets the good conversion.
Okay, and see, that's why I see these ABKs in, you know, these grounded ABKs. That's the way you want as Bayo. You get so much percent, but
it's just so risky.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where you're like, hey, unless you're losing hard, you really don't have to go for it. Like, look, he was at 20%. They were basically even, and he's up a game. Like, you can just relax as Baker. You don't have to go for those. Like, those whiff punishes with aerial ABK are so much more consistent and still get you like 80%. He might be dead here, actually.
Yeah, it's so sad for Zelda. You get juggled so hard from Bayonetta. That was a really greedy uppie. Kind of the elite smash uppie. They don't fall for that anymore, man. That's gonna be, could have been F smash. That move is laggy.
Yeah, people don't realize, like, it doesn't look that laggy because the animation lasts a while, right, with like the up smash. But she's in that lag for a while. Yeah. You can F smash that. But the thing is, one thing that I know about Jayce, and I haven't seen him play singles that much, but I know that in doubles, he loves to just spam Zelda uppie across the stage as like an offensive option. Yeah. And it's one of those things I've seen Ray recently even trying to do more. He, against characters like Min or like other Zeldas that have to like do setup, he can kind of just uppie at them randomly.
It's a good, it's a surprisingly, it's a solid first option. I wouldn't say it's a good one, but it definitely is a good mix-up to at least threaten with.
Yeah, and it can kill so early. The problem is that, like, when you miss it, it's a punish.
Yeah. Has to be a head. Yeah, the jab. That buff did so much for Bayonetta.
It wasn't necessary, bro. Like, she's so good now. Oh, no, falling out of the up smash with the side.
Yeah, and you're going to give him the starter here, and you're going to be in the air against Bayonetta. As you can see, Zelda just has to kind of fall down so slowly.
That's the problem about Bayo is, like, yeah, you'll take, what, maybe 50 50 maybe if you're lucky from a conversion, but then you're in the air against a character with the best aerial snipe in the game.
Yeah, it's
like,
so hard.
You essentially have to guess on your way down like a 50-50 whether you're going to air dodge or not. That could have been up throw. That was,
and you cannot be letting people live as 147 with your Zelda, right?
I mean, especially that was he had up throw and back throw. I think both killed there.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, especially with rage. So I think probably just a mental flop on his mind. He has to good lightning kick. And now this is a winnable game. It's Zelda. Zelda can kill stocks so early. The problem is that Baker is really scary at these percents because
yeah, the frame trap did so much pressure. But wait, I mean, if he gets to 50, it's scary. But now he's dead.
Wow, so he gets.
It's so floaty.
So yeah, he goes for fair 1-2 into jab, which I was like, I didn't even know that was confirmed, but apparently off the ledge doesn't work, and that's
yeah.
Perfect. I mean, you have to be ready for that. You know, if a Bayo's shielding on ledge and you're a high percent, they're going to get up and grab.
Yeah, forward throw is what they're getting to aim for
every time. But good job from Baker. I feel like he was doing a really good job of not only getting the correct punishes in neutral, but doing a good job of catching those landings from Jayce and making sure that Zelda can't land for free. I mean, the character's really pretty slow and pretty big, actually. Zelda's really easy to hit for a while, so I like Baker's adaptation. That said, over time we saw him, instead of going for things like the grounded side B,